Welcome to Thorndeep's while waiting on Pantheon stream. Starting to feel a little better after 2 days of feeling really shitty and sick. Feels good to get back on. Hoping to hook up with my friend Droop Delore here. Hey, Omega Contagion. Thank you for stopping in. What I'm right now is actually a horn. I don't know why the graphic looks like why it looks like a lute. It's I think it's an old bug from EQ, but it's actually a wind. It's actually supposed to be a wind instrument. Uh, the reason I have my inventory open is because as a bard, I need to switch my instruments with my weapons all the time, and you can do it via hotkeys, but I've found that it ends up getting messed up, and so just to be able to switch it manually for me is is sadly the fastest way to get it done. It's cool. I love. Oh man, do I love the EQ Bard. The EQ Bard rocks. No, no, I get it. I get it, but it's part of the gameplay of the Bard because certain songs are enhanced by certain instruments, And so it just the bard has so much utility with all his different songs that you've got a song for any situation. You just gotta kind of be prepared. You gotta plan ahead because so you pick and choose. Like right now, this is a zone I'm not real familiar with, and uh, I'm trying to be super careful. So I'm singing an invisibility song, and that's why. And that song does not work at all without an instrument. So, yeah, yeah. Bards get they get utility songs for all kinds of stuff. They get invisibility songs. They get there's my friend. Woohoo! We found each other. All right. Yeah, it's extra scary because this is another continent than we're used to being on. He can't see me right now. I'm invisible to him. There we go. We're on a different continent, and we haven't bound our souls to this continent. So if we die right now, we'll head all the way back, and it's a long trip to get out here. Oh well, that's exactly it. I mean, we're those of us that have played um, EQ. I mean, that's we're keeping our fingers crossed that a lot of that is going to make it into Pantheon, which actually leads me into. I realize I've been asking people the wrong questions on the stream, and so now I'm really curious about what is it about Pantheon that draws you to the game. Yeah, yeah, it's like a trident. I think it's called a trident, and that man, this weapon looks totally badass to me. Can you imagine? Oh man, yeah, I think he looks totally badass. But yeah, we got to be real careful. He's yeah, that's right. You can stab it or slice it, surf and turf. Yep. Oh man, that is too good. Uh, yeah. So anyway, yeah, I'm really curious about what you're hoping. What draws? What are the things that draw you to Pantheon? Yes, exactly. What is it about Pantheon that makes you interested in playing the game, even though we know it's like a year or two out? I mean, I know the things I'm excited about, but I really want to know what other people are thinking. I feel ya. Yeah, yeah. I was just thinking about. I was going back to the tenants and looking at them again because that's originally what had drawn me to Pantheon, and one of the tenants that really stuck out to me is the idea that an accomplished um, you feel the most accomplishment when it is shared and when it is earned. And that spoke volumes to me. It's like you want a game where you can challenge yourself to the nth degree and have a bunch of friends there to help you out, and um, yeah, you do it together as a team. You make each other grow. All right, we're gonna test our luck. Switch over to my fighting gear. Oh, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping in. I don't get lost in these woods. That would not be fun. Uh, all right. Cool. I get that. I mean, as someone who was lucky enough to have experienced that, uh, yeah, it's what we long for, and it's cool, and I think Pantheon is going to be a real success because people are longing for that. They're longing to have a shared, meaningful experience with other people in a fun way, and in a fun, challenging way. And EverQuest delivered on that, and we're hopeful that the tenants of Pantheon will deliver on that as well. Uh, I mean, it seems like the devs are sticking to their guns. We're getting deeper in here, and it's just how there's so many moving parts and how it all comes together, and you just kind of got to have faith that Brad has so much experience and he's so passionate about wanting to make it come true that they're going to figure out how. Oh. So let me see. This is got distracted. Got to change my spells for the situation. Yeah, me too. I mean, and just the more I see from the newsletters and how open they seem to be. Yeah, everything they have done so far has impressed me, and I feel like the game's moving in a really, really good direction. And we're all super anxiously awaiting Project Fairthale. Um, yeah, for sure, and I mean that's why they're just they got to make sure that it's looks and plays amazingly because that's the expectation that's going into it. So I can see why they're not rushing it. They want to make sure it's right. I get that. Uh, um, yeah, and it's interesting the different reactions that people have. I don't know if you read the July newsletter, but they went into some really incredible detail about how they're going about building the room. And as a non-programmer, I mean, I thought, oh shoot, oh man, all right, I just walked us into a mess. Oh man. I hope I'm going the right way. Oh no. No, I don't think this is right. Oh, this is bad news. Oh, and a giant. Oh man, I'm dead. Alright. This is what not to do in EverQuest, okay? Lessons on what not to do. Don't get distracted while you're going through a dangerous wood and you're not really sure where you are. I'm scouting on the path to lead me back, but I don't think this is the right one. Oh, man. Open. Oh, shoot. Oh, man. Yeah, it's really, it's hard to see. It makes it really hard to see. I think I've finally found the way to the zone line. Nope. Oh, man. All right, I'm gonna have to figure. My friend died, so I gotta get his. Oh, and I still gotta survive myself, actually, because they're still after me. All right. Thanks for stopping into the stream. You're getting lessons on what not to do while playing EverQuest. Currently running for my life. Uh, and I'm probably not going to make it. I'm going to have a long trip back home. And remember to take your loke so that you can find your corpse. It's a good lesson to know. So I'm looking for the zone line. That's not the zone line. The pier. There we go. All right. Oh boy, this is gonna be a long, hard trip getting back. All right, so let's see. All right, gotta remember my spells, my songs. I mean, so we have a new viewer. I always ask anyone who comes to the stream, are you a fan of Pantheon? Yeah, definitely. EQ punishing because to to respect the world, you have to fear the world. I mean, you've got to really, 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 really not want to die. And we are paying the price for my stupidity right now. So, yeah, we've got a long, hard journey in front of us to get our body back, and it just means that next time I will play smarter so that we don't have to go through this again. Um, but on the other side of it, when we do finally make it back and get our corpses back, and then we level up, it's gonna that level that you hit feels that much more rewarding because you really had to work for it. Uh, but I mean, that's just my. It's one of those things I'm pretty passionate about because that's what made EQ special was that you did not want to die uh, at all. So you become hyper aware of everything that's around you because you can be jumped from different places, and the floor can come out from under you. uh, all right, I gotta make sure I've got all the. Oh yeah, yeah. See that coming second to me, I was like, well, okay, I'm dead, big deal. It didn't, I mean, it kind of hurt a little bit. It slowed you down a little bit, but I never, never got afraid of it. And then it just took the challenge and the excitement out of the game for me. All right, I gotta find that spell. There it is. Song. Okay. Yeah, yeah, that's it. Yeah, yeah. I didn't last very long in EQ2 either. So excited thinking, we're going to get another EQ, but with some more interesting, updated mechanics. But yeah, it went the wrong direction. I think WoW really changed. All right. Gotta get us out of here and get us back to our corpses. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, sorry. I would definitely encourage you, if you to try out P99. I know you said that your monitor's big, and that's a, but there is okay, we gotta run and pray here. All right. But you could just the graphics are ugly. I know they are. They're terrible. But it's what you get drawn in by the world because it is so dangerous, and you have to be so careful, and you really pay a heavy price if you don't. And it really helps to have a lot of friends. Had to check the time there because this zone becomes really dangerous to cross at night. I was trying to run through here without any equipment at night would be probably suicide. We'd be doing more than one corpse run. So I had to check the time. No, you haven't asked me. I haven't really checked out Project Gorgon. Have you? Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple zones that change character between day and night. Yeah, you should. Yeah. In October, my friends and I are planning on EQ. The Project 99 is coming out with the new server. the green. They're calling it the Green Server, so it's a completely fresh server. No boxing allowed. They want to try to make it as close to the EQ original as they can. So my friends and I are gonna create new tunes. I've got at least 4 people that are willing to meet up. Not every night. We have families, whatnot, but most evenings around 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. If you'd like to join us, come join us. I think it's gonna be brutal, but I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna be starting characters in Keynos so that we can all start together. It's a zone that I am not very familiar with, so a lot of it will be like doing it, exploration. Well, I'd highly, I invite you to join us. It's starting in October. Um, yeah, it's free, and you can run it on any machine. I mean, it's about, what is it, 20 years old now, so any. I think my friend Druk is playing it on a some sort of just a like a tablet. The Project 99 has a really good walkthrough on how to. You do have to jump through some hoops to get it to play, um, but they have a great walkthrough that walks you through how to get it on your computer for even someone that's not particularly tech savvy like myself. Um, and it requires a specific client of EQ, but that's again, you can get it free online. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah, it's a very specific EQ install, so cool. See you back. Oh, shoot. And this bites. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Um, I like to ask everyone who stops into the stream, are you a fan of Pantheon? Yes, my friend and I, we just died over in Kunark. It's been a long day for both of us, so we're deciding we're going to meet up in a couple days and make the run back to get our corpses, but not tonight. And if you're not a fan of Pantheon, I like to ask, what do you like to see in people's streams? As I wake my way to the tunnels. All right, we're gonna call the stream here tonight. Good night, everybody. And as usual, I like to invite you to reach out and game with somebody.